Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The championship playoff final against West Brom. Obviously, we've won last round on aggregate 4-1 against Reading. But now it's time to go to Wembley Stadium and get the fuck promoted, hopefully. Here we are. Obviously, West Brom, a very tough opponent. They have just been relegated this season. Obviously, we are in season 2, so the first season has obviously already happened, and West Brom got relegated there. And yeah, they won in penalties, I'm pretty sure, against Leicester, and there's the trophy that we won today. And boy, it's gonna be a very dramatic game, I'm gonna tell you that. And now we take a look at a starting 11 for West Brom. Obviously, we have guys like Zambrano there, who is a pretty good defender, and El Arabi, their lone striker, also pretty strong. But we have also a pretty strong 11 to counter that, as you're gonna see in a second. No real surprises for us. Obviously, Sean Williams still out, so we have Ed Upson playing at center defensive mid. But other than that, no real surprise. So yeah, that's it. This season, it's just been a great journey, and here's it's gonna end either with promotion or with a heartbreaking loss in the final. But now Benzia has the ball here, and we get the first somewhat half chance, but Marzouk gets the ball just in the last second, tackled away. But right from that, Daniels drop kicks that off, and the ball slips through, and Morrison has the ball, but luckily Akpaguma is there. But wait, what? A free kick? Where was the free kick there? But luckily they actually missed that. So no bullshit free kick this time. But yeah, now Marzouk with the ball against Zambrano. Some nice dribbling moves, gets through, has a clean shot at a goal, but the goalie saves it. Not a great finish by Marzouk. And here's a new tactic, pretty much. I'm gonna use a lot more often because we don't have that many targets for crosses. So I'm just gonna pass it out and maybe take a shot from outside the box. And yeah, there was a header and it was actually deflected somehow or blocked. So we get the ball back on this corner, and Akpaguma with the ball shoots it, and it goes wide. It was blocked again, and oh no. So Yassin Benzia is gonna be out for the game. This championship playoff final just got that much more harder. As you can see there, that was the situation where Benzia got hurt. Very unfortunate for us. Now we have Ricardo Fuller playing for him, and now Nabri takes a shot there. I again said Nabi, and god damn it, it's Nabri, obviously. So now West Brom with a chance here, but luckily we can clear that. But it comes right back to us as Beramino gives it to Morrison, and Morrison with a ridiculous shot makes it 1-0 in the 41st minute, just a couple minutes before halftime. And that's just heartbreaking because we've been a better team up to this point, and just a very lucky shot for them. And obviously it was a good shot, and no chance for David Fall, but still very unfortunate. And being down 1-0 and going down 1-0 just before halftime is never good playing FIFA, especially against world-class difficulty. So just before halftime, we got another chance here. Marzouk plays it to Nabri, who plays it to Donza, and who should have probably played it to the middle to Fuller, who would have had a clear goal. But yeah, didn't think of that at that time. So now Dorrance has the ball here, who takes a shot. Ford is able to save that, and Akpaguma can clear it. But that is it for the first half. A disappointing result, really, 1-0 down, when really the game should be either tied, or maybe we could have scored a goal with Marzouk. But hey, that's just football, right? So it is 1-0. It's going to be a very tough second half because West Brom is obviously going to try to defend it. Look at that, 84 shots, 63 on target. And look at that ridiculous 94% pass accuracy for them. That's just wow. But yeah, El Arabi with the ball here for West Brom to open up the second half in the 52nd minute. And look at that terrible defending. That has to be the worst defending I've ever done on this game. And luckily they don't score off of that, because that would have probably killed us. So the second half wasn't that eventful. As you can see, we're already in the 71st minute. Bolt with a nice save there. And now look at that terrible pass by West Brom. Marzouk with the ball, passes it in the middle, And Ricardo fucking Fuller makes the goal. The guy who plays in his last game, who I didn't even want to play in this last game because I needed obviously all my best guys. But he comes in for Benzia, our best player, and he makes the goal, the oh so important equalizer. Oh my god, that was just so huge. Ricardo Fuller, I fucking love you. Even though it was pretty lucky because it was deflected, and it wasn't deflected, the ball would have probably been saved by the goalie. Right there they get a corner, very luckily, and the 82nd minute, and that corner was pretty dangerous, but luckily it goes over the crossbar there, or actually may have been missed wide. But now they get a big chance here. If he passes it to his right, then that's a sure goal, so a lot of luck for us there. But 90 minutes are over, this game is still even, so we are getting into extra time, and at that point my heartbeat was like, I don't know, like 180 beats per second or something. But there, 1-0 after 90 minutes, 10 to 6 shots after 90 minutes obviously, 73 shots on target. A very even game, I must say. In the second half wasn't that spectacular. So Upson plays into Marzouk here, Marzouk with ball roll, and now working against Olsen. Marzouk still with the ball, and somehow he gets through. A nice chance there, but again he can't finish. And wow, if we would have scored that, man, that would have just given us such a huge boost. But Marzouk, he was playing his heart out, really. As you can see, his stamina is down. And what the fuck, referee? How was that not a penalty? Seriously. And yeah, now into the 100th minute. Nice chance for them there, but we were able to clear that. And now look at that, Marzouk takes the ball right there, and he's only 2 men to beat, and he gets past Olsen again. And come on, Marzouk, come on Yunus, shot fake, score that! Oh come on, in the last second they take the ball off of him, and that's just tragic right there. And now as you can see, Nabry actually picked up an injury, so did Donza, both had to be subbed out. Or they did not have to be subbed out, but I decided to because they were low in stamina anyways. So that was it for the first half of extra time. And as you can see, I'm gonna take Nabry out for Bilal Ulchik, who's gonna make his last game for us, because I'm not planning on actually signing him. As you guys may know, we have him on loan, and if Fuller makes that pass to Marzouk, it's surely 2-1 to us. And now in the 180th minute, West Brom back with an attack, which we haven't seen that much after our goal. And they're now in the 120th minute. Can we get the late winner? Anya Dinma with the ball here, whips it in, but Daniel saves it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for extra time. So we are getting into penalties. It just doesn't get more dramatic than that. Seriously, Benzia's getting hurt in this game. Fuller has to come in, plays in his last game, makes the fucking equalizer in the 80th minute, yeah. And then we're now getting into penalties, and seriously, this game was the most stressful game of FIFA I have ever played. And I've played FIFA since, I think, FIFA 2004. So yeah, I have a lot of FIFAs in my life. So yeah, it's gonna come down to this. Whether you're gonna play in the BPL or in the Championship is gonna be decided by a couple of fucking penalties. But here you can see Fuller's gonna start off for us, then Marzouk, then Ulchik, then Upson, and then Ibe. But here is Brunt for West Brom, who starts off the penalty shootout, and he makes a nice one there. Ford dived the wrong way, and now Ricardo Fuller, can he make his penalty too? What a great last game for him, and he actually makes that, equalizes at 1-0. And now Sessignon, who takes the penalty here, and oh wow, Ford almost gets that one. He really should have saved that. That was lucky for them. And now Marzouk, oh that's in, yeah, I was worried a little bit because it was in the yellow region. And now Dorrance, can he score too? So far nobody has missed yet, and he hit the crossbar. Yes, that is so huge. And now Bilal Ulchik, his last game for Millwall, and he makes it. He makes his penalty, does his job there, and now can he make it? Brian, and Ford saves it. So now, if Upson hits this, I think it's over. Come on, Ed. Come on. I believe in you. Come on, Ed. Oh my god, he hit the crossbar too. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We are in the BPL next season. Oh my god, we've made it. We've made it. We've made it. We fucking made it. Oh my god, how long has it been since MILLWALL has been in BPL? I don't know. It's been like ages, like 200 years or something. But we are fucking back. But there's still a couple of things to take care of in this season. And now it's gonna be the more like chilled out part. As I have the confirmation that it indeed was world class that we've played in. We got 85,000 pounds for winning the championship playoffs. And yeah, Benzia is injured for 4 weeks, but that doesn't really bother us because obviously the next season doesn't start until like August. And yeah, Chelsea wins the BPL, and look at that, West Ham got relegated. How unfortunate is that? Like seriously, it could have been a great rivalry, some good rivalry games, but now they fucking get relegated. The fuck, West Ham, what are you doing? My goodness. But yeah, PSG wins in France, and yeah, let's take another look at the championship table. Obviously Norwich and Fulham are gonna join us in the British Premier League, or the Barclays Premier League, and Blackpool, Preston and Doncaster get relegated. Doncaster, pretty bad season to be honest, and Huddersfield, Leyton Orient and Oldham Athletic are actually promoted to the championship. And like I said, PSG wins in France by goal difference, which is pretty interesting. You don't see that very often. Bayern very convincingly takes the Bundesliga. And for Dortmund, no big surprises there. Freiburg didn't get relegated, so that's good for me. And yeah, Real Madrid wins in Spain, losing only twice this season. And the FA Cup is won by Chelsea, so we actually got kicked out by the team who won the FA Cup, so that's not too bad. They've won it against Arsenal, and Manchester City won the Capital One Cup against Newcastle. I think we got kicked out pretty early in the Capital One Cup, so yeah, obviously we win the Championship playoff, which is the most important obviously, and Chelsea wins the Copa Europe, the cup between the Champions League winner and the Europa League winner, and the Champions League and Europa League finals have not been played yet, so we might get to that later, or it doesn't really affect us, does it? Benzia wins the Golden Boot in the Championship with 24 goals, 2 more than McCormack, and also Marzouk is there with 11 goals, and assist-wise, also Benzia tied for first with 10 assists, what a great season he's had for us, really. He's been our best player. I wouldn't say by far, because the whole team has been playing very well. And yeah, Ford is third in clean sheets, which is also nice to see. 12 clean sheets is not really bad, to be honest. Actually, it's freaking good. Fuck. Yeah, now appearances. Wow. Appearances. And Ford obviously has the most with 42. Benzia and Castelletto with 38. And Akpaguma, Briggs, Marzouk. And the last name I didn't see, but they all have over 30 appearances. Benzia, 24 goals. Marzouk, 11. Donza, 10. Fuller, 7. Jordan Ibe actually with 7. Onya Dinma with 5. Aiden O'Brien with 4. And Cheek with 3 goals. And a couple guys with 1 goal. Akpaguma and Castelletto go +4 in this season. Matthew Briggs goes up +2. Jordan Ibe +3. Donza +3. Marzouk +4. Benzia +3. These are obviously the final progressions for this season. And Jack McNulty also went up +4, and a couple of our younger players. Unfortunately, the guys we had on loan did not progress at all, but yeah, whatever. Now we're gonna do something with our youth academy, because all of our players wanted to get out, because I didn't offer them a contract, so might as well offer them a contract and loan them out and probably sell them on, because none of them really look like that much of quality players. And yeah, I'm gonna offer them all a future first team player contract for 500 per week. I think all 3 years. Yeah, also for Matt Sandel, who is I think a right mid there, and 1 goalkeeper and 1 center attacking mid was there, I think. So everybody accepts their contract offer, and there's also 1 player contract expiring for Aiden O'Brien. And I made up my mind, and I actually thought, hey, might as well keep him. He got a couple goals for us, and he's probably going to take a contract with the squad role, sporadic first team players, so he doesn't expect to play very often, and the 1.5k salary isn't that much either. We now take a look at the guys we have from the youth academy, as they are in our squad now, and nobody really looks that special. Sandel actually pretty slow, even though he's 5'5", he's very slow. And also I think Brett German, I think his name is, and they're also not that spectacular of a goalkeeper yet. I don't know how good he's gonna progress. And Wilkinson here, a center attacking mid, also not looking that great stat wise. But we obviously have Dominic Anderson, who's gonna come very soon to our squad, and he's probably gonna be very good right from the start. So yeah, that's it for that. And now Aiden O'Brien accepts the contract offer, and look at that. First, we're gonna take a quick look at the youth squad monthly report and see Dominic Anderson. Yeah, he's actually gonna join us very, very soon. But look at that, West Brom offered us a contract. The team we just beat in the Champions League, the fucking Championship playoff final, offers us a contract. Like, are you serious? Man, I've worked way too hard to get into the BPL, and now I'm not gonna stay and play for shitty West Brom. Sorry if you're a West Brom fan. I'm not really serious. And yeah, the performance review meeting is scheduled. So yeah, they're gonna review my performance, and if I get sacked, that would be the most ridiculous thing ever. Now all our players from loan are going back, and obviously we have to say goodbye to Alan Saint-Maxime and Bilal Ulchik, as they're gonna get back to the teams after the loan we had, I think for half a year it was. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to end the season. Amazing season indeed. We got fucking promoted and also got our goals in the domestic cup, as we've reached a quarterfinal actually, not only the round of 16 I think they told me to get in. But yeah, that is it. And guys, now's the time to just say thank you for the support. The Miracle Remote series is really loads of fun, and thanks to you guys who like the video, who comment on the video, who comment me players I should get, and who tell me I should keep going, and that just motivates me a lot. And yeah, here we are in the BPL. I actually did not expect to get in the BPL in the second season. It's gonna be obviously tough because we have a very young squad, but it's gonna be epic. I hope you guys enjoyed this huge episode. It was definitely my favorite episode to make for obvious reasons. And I also hope that you guys are just as excited as I am for our next season in the BPL. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe for more Millwall career mode, and support the series. Till the next time, see you guys then, goodbye.
Fuck, why did I do that?